WCTV Pinpoint Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. 24-hour temperature cast wants to get us back into the 90s, but only for a little while, depending on how long it takes to get those showers. Not many around our area now. There are some to our south and west. We're going to have a pretty persistent breeze from the east, and that should get the air moving, where I don't think fog is going to be too much of an issue for us this morning. We're at 77 in Valdosta, 76 Tallahassee, 75 Thomasville, and there is that noticeable breeze out of the east and northeast. A little warmer, a little bit more sticky this morning compared to what we had yesterday. Most temperatures mid-70s and up. Blakely's the one spot not 73, 74 or higher. It's only 70 in Blakely this morning. Now, I do expect that breeze to continue to perk up and be noticeable, not just today, but all weekend, as higher pressure to our north and the tropical system to our south are going to provide a big gradient, and that should help to funnel in more and more breezy conditions. So count on that at times over the next couple of days, no matter where the tropical system is. Right now, visibility is out there mostly better than 5 miles. Got one spot up in Homerville where it's down to 3. Now you can see all the yellow arrows coming in from out here, and you can see that clockwise circulation off the coast of the Atlantic by the Carolinas. That's that big bubble of high pressure. As long as it keeps doing its job, as long as it holds where it is and continues to assert itself, Ida's going to get pushed farther and farther west and not be able to shift that cone where some of those more direct impacts get closer to our area. If that bubble of higher pressure weakens or retreats a little bit, then we watch that cone shift. So over the next 24 hours, we'll have a really confident idea of where Ida is headed. It still feels and looks like it's going to be well west of our area. We're going to be watching it real carefully. 45-mile-per-hour sustained winds as of the 5 a.m. advisory, moving northwest at 15. Got western Cuba in the way. Western Cuba is not one of those land areas that traditionally beats up a tropical system. There's no big mountains there or anything like that. It's not like over Hispaniola. By the time we get to Sunday afternoon, this could be a Category 3 storm getting close to someplace in Louisiana. Now, that cone still extends into parts of Mississippi, and for most of Louisiana, we'll be able to shrink that cone even more, and the cone itself may shift a bit depending on how strong that bubble of high pressure is. So we still have things to watch. As this makes landfall at some point Sunday night, Monday, it will slow down a little bit, and there's going to be some big rain potential all along the Gulf Coast and deep south, and some of those wraparound bands of rain might even interact with our area well removed from the center. So we're going to have a lot of things to watch. We're going to elevate our rain chances. There's going to be a big increase in tropical moisture, and it's going to get breezy all along the Gulf Coast region. So there are going to be some impacts all over the place on Sunday, on Monday, on Tuesday. How much depends on who's closer to that core and how well that core develops. Now, what you're looking at here on the tropical satellite is the center of that storm someplace over here coming up past the Cayman Islands south of western Cuba. And there's quite a bit of activity east of the center, like almost there always is. But there's a lot of real healthy convection, those showers, those storms smack dab in the middle. When you see that, that indicates a developing system. We've got another developing system out across the middle of the Atlantic. Maybe not as impressive looking today as it was yesterday. This one doesn't look like it's going to have any impact to any land areas. And now we have that third one, which is starting to show more signs of life and is more likely over the next couple of days to develop into something else. But this one also doesn't look like it's going to be making that long trek into the Caribbean. We've got time to watch and see with those other pieces of energy. The immediate concern is what's going on with Ida, and we'll be watching that very carefully, especially as we get to Sunday. Now on the Gulf today, winds out of the east 12 to 22. It's going to get breezy out there and stay that way. The same situation presents itself with that gradient between high pressure to our north and the tropical system to the south, so maybe not the best weekend for boating. High tides just after 7 o'clock this morning. Most of us muggy this morning. Sun comes up at 7-11. We're in the 70s. I think this afternoon it's going to be low 90s. We'll put the rain chances around 60%. A good shot, but not a guarantee that everybody gets wet. Muggy tonight. The showers fizzle. Now here comes our forecast. As we go through the weekend, we start to bring the temperatures down and the rain chances up. That's got to do with Ida. Even if we're talking secondary impacts, I think our rain chances stay up early next week.